All right, we're live. Hello, everyone. We have the wonderful Deann joining us today. How are you doing today, Deann?
I'm doing good.
Good.
Missed you. I'm glad to
Yeah.
see you. Your whole you.
Oh, I know. I'm feeling a little naked on my face, and I'm not enjoying it too much. I thought I was like, I'm ready for a change, and then as soon as I did it, I regretted it. So I think the beard will be back here very shortly.
You look younger though.
Yeah.
But you look good with the beard too. So
Thanks.
back and forth.
All right. Well, I want to say hello to everybody in the chat real quick. Hi, Justin's mom, Gail, Timber Vody, Flora, Sherry H, Julie. Let's see. Joanne, hello. Hey, Deann. Justin's mom, Sid, mother of three, Mimi Rose, Lynn. Hello, everyone. Hi, lawyer. All right, so we're going to do some political readings today, world events. I think we have a couple topics we can look on while we're getting questions, but if you have any questions you'd like us to read on, please go ahead and write them in all caps with a couple heart emojis, and I'll try to get to as many as possible. Today's probably going to be a little bit of a quicker show. I have a show with Mel too, so if we don't get to your question, please come back later because I'm going to have Mel on my channel at 8 Eastern time. So, yeah, busy day. All right. Oh yeah, Finn's doing good, AP. If we hear any noise, I have my landscapers are in the back tearing up my backyard because we're getting a stone patio put in, which I'm excited about. But they haven't been too loud today. But just in case we start hearing a bunch of noises, that's why.
I'd like a sunroom. I think that would be nice.
Yeah.
We can sit outside all year round.
Yeah. Sherry says, more importantly, how does your husband feel about shaving your face? I think he actually prefers it shaved, but he didn't even notice. I sent him a picture after I shaved, and he didn't even notice until I got home. So
I like Dale better in a beard, but then sometimes when he puts his face next to mine, it's scratchy.
Yeah.
Know? But then he shaved it at one time, and I didn't like it because I got used to him with the beard. Then you get used to him without the beard, and just getting used to it.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel I'm not used to not having a beard. I didn't have one for the longest time, and then I think last year I was like, I want to do something new, and so I grew it out, and I was really feeling it. And then I just had the urge to shave it off, and once I did, I was like, I miss it. So
I keep thinking of doing something weird to my hair, pink or some blue or some sort of just something for fun for summer.
Yeah, you should.
I may. When I go to get these roots that need done, I may just have them do something on the side here.
Yeah, it'd be fun. You know what? And I've never been a big facial hair fan. I don't know. I think it fits my face well. So, all right. Well, you know what? We can go ahead and get started. You know, with everything going on, I keep getting this hit that I feel Trump's going to be indicted here soon. Have you been feeling that at all?
It's getting close, I think, because they've got so much on him, so much. I mean, how he's not arrested and in handcuffs right now is beyond me.
Right.
And now I just played you that thing about Bannon where he was saying they got him on tape saying that they planned this all along, that if he didn't win, he was going to stand up and say that they stole the election. This was all planned, and they got Bannon on tape saying it. So
yeah. Well, we all know it was planned too.
We do. I don't know how much more proof they need. It's like what the DOJ is doing. I wish he'd hurry up, but I know they say he's just taking his time. He's just moving quietly. I wish he'd move a little faster.
Right. Yeah, but I definitely see something coming out. Like I said before, I've never felt any jail time for Trump, but I got
indicted, yeah.
Yeah, I'm feeling September. I feel like September is going to be a major month for Trump.
Let me see what mine says. June, July. Okay. I'm getting August or September.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's coming really soon.
Maybe they're going to come out with the stuff in August, and the indictment will happen in September, right in between there.
Mm. But like I said too, I've never felt any jail time for him. But yeah, I definitely see a lot of big investigations, and him having to go to court over it. So yeah, I see them moving. If you want, we can throw a couple cards on it.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
Good. Throwing my glasses on the ground. I need those.
Well, thanks, Jillian. I've got a couple floppers on top.
Yeah. I get that he's going down.
Mm-hmm.
The male figure going down. Bullseye.
Mm.
I think this is going to be the indictment here.
Yep.
For Orange. We're going to hear about it on the radio. This FBI, CIA. Yeah, and it talks about him having a financial disaster and misfortune. So, yes, getting the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting, these cards that I got, because I had a couple flop out while I was shuffling, and I got the Hermit reverse, which is, not being very enlightened. His lantern's out. He's just trying to hide from all of this. But a woman's coming in, and as we've said multiple times, I think it's actually a couple women that will bring Trump down.
Yes.
And then the Three of Swords reversed, but in this deck, it kind of seems like, in a jail cell. So that could be the indictment. Like I said, I've always felt it's more like a facility that he's going to have to go to, because I think once these indictments all start to come and all the lawsuits, you're going to see Trump's lawyers really start to push that he's had a lot of mental decline. And like he wasn't in his right head when all this happened to try to avoid it. But yeah, I see that Trump's still really delusional and thinks that he's going to be okay. He's worried about it, but he very much has his head in his clouds, and with the star, he thinks that, wrong card. With the star, he thinks that he's the star, he's going to skate through it. But yeah, I don't see that working out for him. All right.
Yeah, I pulled 2 more cards. Chaos for Trump. So yeah.
September feels like a huge month. I'm just feeling like things really starting to ramp up here really shortly. And I also feel too, people around Trump. I know somebody asked this question, so we'll do this one. But I feel like people around Trump and the Republican Party really do not want him to announce running for president for 2024 before midterms, because that would not be good for Republicans. Thank you, Viviani. And but I just see he's such a narcissist and so egotistical. He's just like, I'm jumping in there. So I would not be surprised if, later on this month, August, you see him announce that he's going to run again.
Yeah, but, because I think he'll do that because he'll say that this is politically oriented then. Mm-hmm. He'll try to make that all these attacks are just political if he's running.
Yeah, well, it will backfire on Republicans majorly if he decides to run. But also, I think if it's a way for him to go out there and rally and get donations to keep money coming in for all these legal fees too. But yeah, but to Karen's question, I don't even think that he'll be around towards the end of the process where he would be the nominee for some reason. I don't think he'll be able to, but we don't have to worry. I feel very, very strongly Trump will never be our president again.
No,
He will never be president again.
I've never gotten him being our president. I've not gotten him go to jail, but unlike you, I have gotten him being indicted.
Yeah. And I always feel more of like a mental facility, like a locked down hospital that he has to stay at. But no, he won't be president again. All right. So let's see. This is a good question. Will Kavanaugh get disbarred?
Okay, let's see.
I'm feeling no. I'm not feeling it. Not right now, anyway.
I didn't say for now, but if he is eventually going to be disbarred, will it be this year? It won't be this year. Let's see. Will it be next year? Maybe next year.
Hmm.
You know, they may come out with, he lied. He lied to court. He flat out said that he would not go after Roe versus Wade. And knowing that they wouldn't vote for him. So he lied to get votes. So we'll have to see, but I'm getting maybe next year. Maybe it'll come out. If we get an all Democrats in there too.
Yeah. I feel like it will get to a point where he'll have a lot of pressure and he'll end up resigning, but I'm not feeling him getting disbarred, or not anytime soon. I'm sorry to say, lawyer. If I felt it, I would definitely agree, but I'm not feeling it. But I hope you're right, Deann.
I hope so too, because I got he's an emotionally mature male, the King of Cups in reverse, and I got that he abandonment. So maybe I'm asking if he's going to get disbarred. Maybe I'm just getting he's going to leave.
Well, that's him walking away from the courts. I definitely feel that.
Yeah, talks about walking away, withdrawing, being tired of things. The Nine of Cups, shattered dreams, unhappiness. He's emotionally drained, and trying to keep his strength. So I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely
walking away or disbarred, one or the other.
Yeah. And it very well could be next year that he that's when he walks away, because I don't think it's too far off in the future when Kavanaugh is going to leave. But I think too, it's almost like the pressure gets too much for him. He just decides to step down. So, and I think it has to do with probably a lot of debts that were paid to him to influence him. But I don't know if they'll go so far to disbar his law license. I'm not feeling that.
It may be he has to step down in the threat of being disbarred.
Mm-hmm.
You either step down or you will be disbarred. He may have a choice to make in the matter if they find out information on him.
Right.
Because he lied. He committed
and that's kind of what I feel. Like, he'll get the threat of being disbarred, but he'll step down before that happens.
Right, because that's perjury. You know, he broke his oath of office when he did that.
Yeah.
And you never know, more stuff may come out about other women coming forward about like what happened before.
Oh.
You know?
I don't know if there's going to be a whole nother investigation in it, but I've definitely seen, and I think that they've even said it, that the FBI didn't go through. Trump's FBI did not properly vet him. They wanted to get him through, so.
They did. Regardless. It didn't matter if he raped the woman or not. They were putting him through.
There were a lot of people that came out with information, and they didn't take it. All right, so Deborah's asking, abortion right will be on the Michigan ballot in November. Will this pass? No, lawyer. I'm not feeling Kavanaugh going to jail, sorry to say. I see his whole reputation being destroyed, though. So with his law license, I don't see too many people reaching out for, you know.
And my pendulum is not telling me. It's saying maybe.
Yeah, I'm sorry, lawyer. But his reputation will be destroyed, so. Deborah, can you clarify, are they voting to get rid of abortion in the state, or are they looking to put some kind of abortion rights in their state constitution? Because I don't feel like, I think Michigan's going to stay blue, so I think that if they're voting to get rid of abortion, I don't see that happening.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm getting, and this is for Michigan. No, I got endings in defeat. They're arrogant, loud, overly confident, lack of foresight and planning.
Mm.
Let's see. What are you feeling on it?
Well, I just asked my guides too if they were going to get rid of abortion rights in Michigan, and I'm feeling no.
Michigan.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I'm getting, the way I asked it, I think you asked it a different way. I'm getting things going into smoother water, so things are going to calm down. And then us being victorious twice, 6 of Wands and the Chariot. So moving into a positive direction. A lot of movement. But yeah, I don't think that they'll get rid of abortion in Michigan.
I asked it a different way and got no, so I'm hoping that's the case, you know?
Yeah. Yes, sweetie, darling Lulu, we'll have to read on Bannon. I think that, yeah, because he's tried to get out or tried to delay his trial. He'll go in there and he'll plead not guilty. So then we'll have to wait for them to get a trial ready. Yeah, I think I heard of that, Linda. I don't feel them doing that, though. Linda was saying, did anybody else see where a health clinic shipped for women's reproduction health abortions to going through the Gulf of Mexico for Southern women that need an abortion? I heard them talking about it, but I don't think that will go through. I don't think that they'll be doing
I hadn't heard of that.
Yeah, Lynn, I'm not sure how that is actually written like what they're voting on for that, but I don't see abortions being overturned in Michigan. Michigan's going to stay blue. Are you throwing cards on this question, Deann?
No, I wasn't. You want me to?
No, unless you want to. I'm just going to double check with my pendulum. Yeah, I'm not feeling them doing this ship for women in the South to get abortions in the Gulf. I'm not feeling that.
Wasn't quite sure how to ask that one.
Yeah. Yeah, Michigan's good. It's going to, I don't know. I don't think Michigan will be one of the ones that's super close, but, you know, they have all this cheating in it. So all of these, I'm trying to think, the states that kind of flip back and forth, they're going to be on the closer side anyway. All right. Mimi Rose says Jim Jordan is on Fox threatening Merrick Garland with impeachment when they win back the Congress.
Yeah.
He touched that. Yeah, well, Jim Jordan can threaten all he wants, but I see a jail cell in his future. So
me too. He's the one who asked for a pardon as well.
Well, I don't think he asked for it, but I think they were saying that he might have inquired about it, but never actually asked. But
he was one of the names mentioned by Liz.
But yeah, he can threaten all he wants. He's got a jail cell for his future.
Yeah, I think he's going to jail too. And Eastman and what's the other one? the general, Flynn.
Yeah. Well, and then I think you have Gates, MTG.
Gates is jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gates is in big trouble. That's why he won it.
All the ones that the J6 said that asked for pardons, I think all of them will be behind bars. All right. So let's, you want to read on Bannon?
Yeah.
I really don't want to, but we can.
He is kind of gross. I know. He's just
Yeah.
a gross person. He was laughing on this. He said if Trump got into this, he's just going to say they stole the election, you know, if he doesn't win. And he said then he would never have to worry about another voter again, which to me, that means he's just going to take over. He said he'd take over the Justice Department. And so we really had a close one.
Yeah. Oh, and you know, it's funny too, because as I'm shuffling, the Tower came out for Bannon.
Good.
Yeah. When I read Bannon, I don't know. He just feels like such a slob. Like I get Jabba the Hutt vibes from him.
What court? Where is he having to testify? Is it New York?
I'm not sure where he's at. It's about, you know, the FBI. So I'm assuming it's probably in D.C. Oh, and isn't Bannon now saying too he wants to talk to January 6th? Yeah. If he does testify, I don't think it will be live, because I think his main reason for wanting to testify is to cause a scene. You know, because they have no Republicans. I mean, Liz and Adam are on there, but you know, none of their crazy Republicans in there to defend Trump. So that's what it would all be. He would just be grandstanding everything.
Well, I'm not sure here about this. At the center, I can get this up. Hold on here. The Empress. So I'm not sure what this is about, but that's creating something new, or the new court case that's coming on, or it could be America, Stand for America. So that's going to court, I think. Crossing it is the Chariot in reverse. He's got a lack of direction, and he's a kind of an aggressive person. What's crossing him is, he's going to be unsuccessful and have failure with this court case. He got at the root of it, the moon. So he's got a lot of anxiety and some fears about this, and he's deceptive. I think that's, he wanted to deceive him on the January 6th too. Leading him is his money. He's going to be his finances, all that stuff. He's going to be losing his finances. At the head of it, influencing him is indecisiveness. It's the Two of Wands. So he can't move forward. He's got fear of change.
Yeah.
He doesn't know. It's fear of the unknown. He doesn't know what's going to happen to him. And in the future, he got the Wheel of Fortune. So I think his karma is coming. He got the 10 of Wands, which is he's going to collapse. He's going to have a breakdown possibly, and let go of some things that he knows about the devil. And I think we are going to get some judgment.
Yeah, a negative judgment for him.
Yeah, because it was, the judgment and the devil.
Well, what I'm getting is the death card crossed by Trump. So all of this change that's happening to Bannon is because of his relationship with Donald Trump, as we know. So, I mean, he was a key player in this whole January 6th. And there's might even be documents that they have. You know, this you could see he's writing like a contract, documents, I feel too, in the past that will be exposed. You know, he's got the 5 of Cups reversed. So just feeling in despair or hopelessness, feeling stuck, like there's nowhere for him to go, because ultimately he's got a bad judgment coming his way. And I feel like this is with that trial. A negative outcome that he can't escape. He's shipwrecked. He's put himself in this situation having to do with, the House, the Congress, the January 6th. And then here's that Three of Swords reversed in that jail cell again. I don't think it's going to be super soon, but yeah, he's very unenlightened, and he's the fool in reverse. So it's not going to be a good new beginning for him. And whatever kind of offer that was handed that he thinks he may be able to get, it's getting dumped out. So not looking good for him.
Yeah, he thought he could go into January 6th and be like a Trojan horse, or whatever you call it, and cause chaos, come in there and then start making a circus out of it, but they're not going to let him. They know.
He was a major player in it, even more so than what we know now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do feel jail for Jordan. Not right now, but maybe next year, Mimi.
Let's see. Yeah, he's going to go to jail. Will it be this year? Not this year. They'll have to have time to get a court case together and for him to have his defense and all that.
It might be fall of next year. I feel like it's into the year.
Why?
Well, thank you, Karen.
In September. So I think we'll be maybe getting rid of him, and he'll be September as well.
Yeah, Mike Flynn's going to jail too.
Yes.
Yeah. All the key players in this, besides Trump.
But he's going to get his karma too.
Oh yeah, he'll get his karma.
It may not be how we want to see it or how we think.
And to be honest with you too, it could be these investigations go on, and I really don't think Trump's going to be around for too much longer. I really don't.
Yeah, you got in New York. I think they're being told him and Ivanka and Junior and the kids, they have to go testify in New York.
Oh yeah.
And so they got that going on. Then they got the January 6th. Then they just found out that he called an influence and was witness tampering, and they know who it was. And so he's in trouble for that. They referred that to the DOJ. So he's got cases all over against him.
Oh, yeah. Tomorrow, who has to testify, sweetie darling Lulu? And I also felt, I was feeling at first, because they were talking about there being a hearing prime time this week, but I think what they did is I think they split it up and added part of it to last week's hearing, because I think what they originally had planned was just, to hear from like the Oath Keeper guy and the guy that came into the Capitol. But they ended up changing it because I think they were getting so much information and added part of like the damning stuff that we saw in the very beginning of the hearing. And then next Thursday, I think they're planning it too. And I feel like that one being really explosive as well. Yeah, there's a jail cell for Rudy too.
If he makes it there.
He's
with
so
all his bacon and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has to testify too. Where are they testifying at? Was that for Rudy
and Lindsey Graham in Georgia.
Georgia, yes.
Yeah. Sweetie darling Lulu said that the Trump family, I think they have to testify tomorrow in New York for
Is it tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll have to keep an eye out on that.
Well, that's the one that Lena thought was going to get him.
I always felt really big things about New York, and it's a civil case, so there's no jail for it. For this case, there is, I think, another one that we have with I can't remember his name, Bragg. That's
that's the one. Didn't they?
I've always felt that like the Letitia James, like the civil case, is what's going to it's going to lead to Trump and his family losing everything. They will lose all of their money. Mar-a-Lago will be taken from them. So, all right, let me see real quick. Somebody wanted us to check in on Biden. So
Okay.
what do we see for Biden? Let's just check and see what's the energy going on around Biden right now. And I am going to close the list now because me and Deann are probably going to do like another question or two and then wrap it up. But if I didn't get to your question right now, please come back on later because I'm going to have Mel on my channel later tonight and ask then. I feel like he's so tired and stressed out right now.
That's the first thing I got. Yeah.
I mean, I feel him definitely pushing through it, but it's like it's hard to get the stamina to go through everything. It's like he, when he got this, he had so many crises that he had to handle, and it's like it's just been nonstop since he started. But he's the magician. He's going to get through it. He's going to get his agenda passed, and I feel like, especially after the midterm elections, I think Linda said that her guides said that he'll be like FDR, and I definitely feel like after midterms, all of these progressive actions being taken, and then even into a second term as well. But yeah, he's very tired.
Well, I got right now he got the sun in reverse at the center of it. So he's kind of he's been a little depressed and pessimistic and unhappy about the way a lot of the stuff has been going.
Yeah.
You got that too?
Yeah.
He feels like he got the crossing him was the Ace of Pentacles, so he in reverse. So he feels like he missed a chance at something. And he's just like he lost an opportunity, something that he should have done, that he wished he would have done, that he lost an opportunity.
Yeah.
At the root of it is the Knight of Pentacles. Everything is moving so slow, for them. And he's very cautious. He's kind of a cautious guy. And he's responsible, but he's still on the conservative side of being liberal. He's kind of a centrist. But he's trying to be patient and finish what he starts. What's leading him is the Chariot. He's kind of lost a little bit of his momentum going forward, I think. On top of him, influencing him is the Ten of Wands. He feels overburdened. He's overloaded with responsibilities and obligations, and he's really struggling, and he's burnt out. But in the future, I got the Empress, which I'm saying is for America. He got the world clarifying that. He's going to be successful with the main female. I think it could be with the vice president.
It's so interesting you got that.
Have a lot of accomplishments. He's going to have some accomplishments, and things are going to get better between him and that main female. He does have at the bottom of the deck hope.
Yeah.
Has hope that we're going to heal and that he's going to manifest the country being in better shape.
It's so interesting you got that because I got that in this future too. I definitely see him and Kamala. Hey, Cool Crow. Yeah, but I definitely, mine's very, very similar to what you were getting. It's like almost identical. Yeah, he has the Four of Cups right now. So there's, with this, it's kind of like disappointment. I feel like there's a lot going on with him. It's like too much to juggle, and energetically he feels really low. But he will charge through this. I do see that momentum coming in for him. He will get through it, but yeah, he feels low. He had a big mess to clean up. Five of Cups. You can see all the water on the floor. It's like issue after issue, cleaning that up. And also, I feel like he just feels kind of defeated. Like he gets one thing started, and then there's 3 more issues that jump right at him. Like he can't get a grip of things. It's like one thing after the next, and that's where this feeling kind of low is. But he's charging ahead. He's going to get them done. Like I said, I had the Magician at the bottom of the deck, so he is that manifester. he's going to get his agenda accomplished. And it's really interesting because for the future, I have the Ace of Swords, that victory coming in for the Emperor, him, and for Kamala, Queen of Wands. So I know a lot of people are asking if he's going to run again. I do see him running again. I see him getting through 2024, and Kamala's going to be on his ticket too. I know there's a lot of people saying that that they feel like she's not going to be, but I have not felt that being an issue or that changing. So
Well, and the Republicans' greatest fear could come true too, because I got a feeling that he will start, but he may not finish, and she may. Kamala
yeah,
may
I
take over
heard
as
that too, yeah.
president, and I think that they're scared to death of that, a woman president.
I feel like that would be kind of needed because I like Kamala, but I don't feel like she's super well liked right now. Like
Mhm.
I think that they were expecting a little bit more from her, but she's very much like Biden, like one mess after the next. Like we typically don't see the vice president very much anyway.
Right.
But she's just been kind
Behind
of
the
hacked and
scenes.
smeared since she's been in there. But I do see things changing, especially when Biden's able to get a lot of the agenda done. And then his second term, I don't. He might be in there for a year and then decide to step down because he's really tired, and Kamala will take over. And I think she'll be beloved after that as well.
I think so too. And she's a smart woman. I've seen her in
Very
the Senate
smart.
question people, and my gosh, she is good. And I think she's doing a lot behind the scenes that we just don't see, but I think, yeah, if she becomes president, then we're going to see a lot more of her capabilities because she's a smart woman.
Yeah, extremely smart. Silver, are you talking about Biden or Trump? I don't feel Biden has dementia, but I do feel Trump does. For entertainment purposes only, thank you. All right.
But yeah, I definitely feel Trump does, just because he contradicts himself all the time, and yeah, and this is going to drive him over the edge. All these different lawsuits and stuff, and him losing power and his money and all that and his fame, it's going to drive him over the edge.
Yeah.
Even more.
I agree.
I think the mental hospital is the best thing, because if they do that and they send him away, there's less likely to be rioting and stuff. If he is arrested, then his supporters, I think they're afraid, are going to cause major trouble. But putting him in a hospital, then he doesn't have that martyr thing either.
Right. Yeah, I Rudy's just a very sad person. He's totally deranged. I don't know if I feel it's dementia, but there's definitely a huge cognitive decline.
Could be from all the drinking over the years. He's well known to be a big alcoholic, and I'm sure this isn't making him drink less. He's changed. He's gone downhill. He used to be so well liked.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess for a Republican in New York City, but
yeah, after 9/11, everybody kind of really looked up to him, and he's totally lost all his credibility. And
all right, so I'm going to write down some of the questions before we end. Maybe we'll get to them with Mel tonight. But when will Biden's approval rating go back up? Well, you know what? I already think that I know they're saying it's so low. I don't think it's quite as low as what the news is saying. But I'm feeling September. And
that's what I'm getting.
September, and I feel like September is a huge month, and maybe it's because of I see Trump unraveling that month and it being like shock and awe. September feels like a huge month for Trump, but maybe Biden benefits because of that. I also feel like gas prices have dropped like 50 cents in the last couple of weeks, and you're going to start seeing prices drop a little bit. It's going to take time for things to get back to where they were before, but we are heading slowly into that direction. So, right, I've never been either, Mimi. But I don't think it's quite as low, but I do feel like September things will start to turn around for Biden.
Yeah. seems like you said, September is going to be a big month because
Yeah,
I think that
huge.
Trump might be indicted. I think Rudy Giuliani is that month. They're going to come out with. I think a lot of stuff's going to come out that month too. It's going to be another June.
Yeah. Well, I think all summer. Like, I'm not saying, the rest of this month in August, there's not going to be anything huge happening. It is a lot of huge stuff, but I'm just saying September feels like the
Another.
tower moment. The tower moment. The tower crumbles in September.
Will September be a tower moment for Trump? Well, I'm getting yes.
Is it a strong yes? Did it start
Yes.
going crazy? I feel it so strongly.
Will September be a tower moment for Trump? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, AP. Gas has dropped a little over 50 cents from its highest
Tower moment
here
for
in Ohio.
Giuliani. Maybe a tower moment for Don Jr. too.
Yeah, I've always said I felt him behind bars, and Kushner eventually. I don't feel like it's related to Don Jr. His is more for doing private deals with foreign governments.
You know what somebody said? That our country was so close. If he would have taken over, they think he would have sold our country out to Russia.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, we would have been. They might have even had a deal. You don't know. I'll give you Ukraine.
Oh, absolutely. The U.S. wouldn't be jumping in. Trump would be doing everything in his power to get the U.S. out of NATO, as we saw him trying to do before that. So there was always a connection there with Putin.
And that's scary, Biden or Bannon saying that once he gets in, we won't have to worry about the voters ever again.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that was planned way before. Is September going to be a tower moment for Putin as well? I'm feeling yes already, but I'll ask.
September, a tower moment.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Yep. Big yes.
I got a big yes too.
I mean, it's swinging.
Yeah, and I've always kind of felt like I don't feel Putin has much time left. Maybe that's why it's a tower moment for him in September. Because I know some people had said that they felt like he was already passed, and I don't feel like that's the case. But it's getting pretty close to that.
I don't feel like he has yet either, but I think he is, like you said, getting close.
Oh, sorry to hear that, mother of three. She says gas hasn't dropped at all in Washington State.
It's down to 480 something a gallon here.
No, it's cheaper here in Ohio. We were at I think we were at like 510, 520, and it's last time I saw it was at like 440.
Oh, that's actually not good, but still, but anything's better.
But as prices drop, and we're going to continue to see them drop, a big part of the inflation, a lot of it's price gouging too, but is shipping things across the United States costs a lot more money, so those goods are going to cost more, and the supply chain issues. But I feel like that kind of stuff's really starting to get resolved, so we're going to see droppings of prices. It's going to take some time though.
Did you see the Alaska lady? What's her name? The governor, or was the governor from Alaska?
Palin?
Palin, yeah. She was at the Alaska, his rally, and she was saying stuff about being locked and loaded, and how this is not a Democrat versus Republican fight. This is a good versus evil fight. So they are the good side, and apparently everybody else in the whole country is evil.
Yeah.
Now, that's really dangerous when you have all these mass shootings going on, and you're talking about being locked and loaded and telling all of your people, some of them that are psychotic and cult-like, that we are the enemies.
Well, if you really think about it, Sarah Palin was like the first Trump before Trump was relevant. She was like that crazy conspiracy theorist, and I think even John McCain said that his one biggest regret when he was running for president was picking her as his VP.
I just couldn't believe that. Some of the commercials that the Republicans are putting out, talking about shooting rhinos, and then they had all these KKK people and saying they were Democrats. Herschel Walker, I think, or one of them did that, and talking about shooting. It's just too much violence. This never was this way before. You used to just talk about the issues and policies. We got to get the Democrats to take over.
Well, I think if anything, too, they keep up all this crazy talk. It's just going to feel Democrats to come out and vote, and that's why I really don't feel worried about it. I know so many people are worried about Republicans taking over. Now I do feel like it's going to be really close in the House, but I still feel a slight majority Democrat lead.
Well, a lot of the Republicans are gone because COVID, because they told their people don't wear masks, don't get vaccinated. So they've lost a lot of Republicans because of that. And then you have a lot of them that are getting sick of Trump. They're just getting sick of the election lie bull, some of them that are in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Roe versus Wade is going to make a lot of women,
Huge.
Republican and Democrat,
Mm-hmm.
vote not for him.
We still have all these big tower moments coming out for Trump and these Republicans.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, just stay tuned. It's gonna get Democrats out to vote.
Yep.
Do you have anything going on with your channel that you'd like to share before we wrap up, sweetie?
Yeah, tomorrow I am going to be on with Sheila Celtic Tarot at 3 p.m. My time. And then me and you, we've got a class with Danny. We're taking Danny's shamanic class.
Really great, yeah.
On the 16th. And then Monday, Allie's going to be on my channel. And then Tuesday with you again. The 21st, I'm having Susan, psychic medium on, and Kathleen J. Lightworker. And then Thursday, Yumi and Linda G. on my channel. That'll be Thursday the 21st at 1 p.m. Central, 3 p.m. Eastern. Her time is 12 noon. I'm getting these times down. Check me out. And Mountain, that would be 1 p.m. Mountain.
Yes.
I am getting the hang of these time differences, finally.
Yes, Lynn. A lot of independents will vote Democrat too. Yes.
Yes.
I'm getting very, very close to hitting my 4,000 subscriber mark. I think last time I checked, I think I was like 13 shy. So once I hit that, I will be giving away 2 free readings, or if anybody like a Reiki session, we can do a reading or Reiki, whatever. And I'll be posting something on my community tab once I hit that mark and give everybody some time. I'll definitely announce it once I do live and tell people to go over there to put your name in the drawing, and then I'll pick something shortly afterwards. I do have some openings next week and the following for readings or Reiki. If anybody's interested, I have some of my July rates and specials posted on my community tab if anybody's interested in that. And yeah, I think that's about it. If anybody wants to get a hold of me for a reading, you can email me at kevinlovingvibrations@gmail.com. You could also call or text. I got a phone number to reach people, 440-376-4088. And I have that all listed in the description box. I have Deann's email in the description box if anybody's interested in a reading with her. All right. I will see you all later tonight with Mel. I'm excited about that. And I hope everybody enjoys the rest of your day. Take care, everybody. See you later.
Bye-bye.